What's up, guys? You know, I can't believe that I have to get on here and make a video about America turning communist. Man, it's like I've got on here and made videos about America becoming socialist and communistic and how quickly it's happening. Like, how quickly it's happening is crazy. And it's what's even crazier is how many people just don't give a shit. Is how many people just don't care. Listen, Trump being banned from all these social media platforms, he's the president of the United States. He's still the president, right? Until January 20th. And he's no longer the president. Then Joe Biden gets inaugurated. I think it's January 20th, 21st, something like that. He gets inaugurated. Regardless of what this man gets on there and says, if he sounds stupid or sounds smart, the fact that they banned the president of the United States, this should scare people, man. This should really, really scare people. And the fact that it's not, the fact that so many people are like, yes, he's being censored. Finally, he's being censored. Do you understand that they censored the most powerful man in the United States of America? You're a nobody. You're just you're a nobody. So if they could censor him, they could do whatever they want. And they've been taking down all these conservative accounts, and they've been censoring all these conservatives. And listen, this is what they do in China. They only let you see what they want you to see. Do you want to live in a world where when you get up and you go to Google, I mean, if you use Google, I don't use Google personally, but if you use Google and you go to Google, you only see what they want you to see. Like, you don't actually see the real news. You don't see what's really happening in the world, what's really happening in the country you live in. Like, why would you want to live in that world? Why would you want to live in that country? I don't understand how so many people just don't give a shit. And these people that don't care, these people that don't care about it, and they're like chanting, "Oh yeah, he's finally getting censored." Yeah, you're the ones that are gonna be so affected by it because you're just unprepared. You're unprepared of what happens when you get a communist regime take over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the ones that are going to be the most unprepared for something that's coming. And I believe there's something coming. Listen, I believe that it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. And that could mean a lot of things, right? I'm not saying necessarily war, but I mean, you probably got at least 100 million Americans, if not more, right, that aren't going to stand for this. And we all shouldn't stand for this. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, whether you're white or black, whether you're Mexican, whether you're Asian, and you live in this country, you are an American, you should not stand for this. You should not sit back and stand for this. It doesn't matter if you don't like Trump or you like Biden. It doesn't matter. You should not stand for these big tech companies being able to tell you what you can and cannot say, and then showing you only what they want to show you. You should be able to see the real news, that even if you like Joe Biden and Joe Biden does something wrong, he should be held accountable, right? Just like police officers. If a police officer does something wrong and it's proven that he's done something wrong, he should be held accountable for what he's done wrong, right? That's the country we should live in. But listen, it's all you Biden supporters and all you Democrats. You guys just don't like Trump. So anything that happens, as long as Trump gets a little bit of the ass end, you're happy about it. So even if they told you you can't go outside past 6 o'clock at night or you're going to get $1,000 fine, which is what's happening in Quebec, Canada right now, okay, you would be fine with it as long as something is happening to Donald Trump. And to use that logic and to think like that is absolutely crazy. For number one, it's a sick way of thinking, and it's a crazy way of thinking, right? I don't care what side of the aisle you affiliate with. I don't care if your neighbor's a Democrat or Republican. If you don't stand up right now and say we are Americans and we're not going to stand to be censored, you know, we're not going to sit back and be censored as Americans, that we can't get on social media and say what we believe and say our opinion, right? Because my opinion's not wrong and your opinion isn't wrong, right? Everybody has their own opinion on what they believe and what they don't believe when it comes to religion, politics, whatever. But everybody has their own opinion. And if I'm not able to speak my opinion just because I'm a Republican, that's wrong. And if it was vice versa, if the Democrats couldn't speak their opinion and their beliefs because they were Democrats, then that's wrong. It's wrong on either side of the aisle. And it's not right. No politician, right, should be censored. And no American should be censored because of their political opinion or political beliefs or whatever side of the aisle they sit on. Democrat or Republican, you should not be censored. Right? You know, I mean, look, I mean, sure, if you're getting on there talking about murdering someone, then yeah, maybe you should probably be censored and probably have looked into for sure. But if you're up there saying, look, I like Donald Trump, or I don't like Joe Biden because of this, and that, or you know, I believe that Joe Biden has committed these crimes, you shouldn't be censored. You're not saying anything wrong. You're stating your opinion, and opinions aren't wrong. It's just that, an opinion, right? I don't think Democrats are stupid because they believe in socialism. I don't think they're dumb. I think they're just misinformed. I think they're misinformed on what socialism actually is. I think they're misinformed because they see the Nordic countries like Sweden and Norway, and they see these countries, and these countries operate on a socialistic, capitalistic, right? On socialism and capitalism both, they operate. And that's because the people trust the government and the government trusts the people, right? Because the government's not corrupt. Our government is corrupt. Republicans and Democrats both alike are corrupt 100%. But it's not because it's because all of their politicians are telling them that socialism is so good, right? But that doesn't mean they shouldn't be able to get on social media and say they love socialism, and say, even if they say I love communism, they shouldn't be censored, right? This is what you believe in. If I get on there and say I love God, I shouldn't have my stuff taken down like it has been in the past just because of my religion. That's not okay. Do people understand that the reason we have a constitution is so that we can be a free people, right? The reason we have the First Amendment is so that you have the right to go out and protest, right? And protest, whether it be for Black lives, whether it be for whatever, but you have the right to go out and assemble and protest. You also have the right of freedom of speech, meaning you have the right to speak freely, right? And be able to speak about your religion and about your opinion and about your affiliations and about how you feel in life and how you feel about things. You understand that they're attacking our First Amendment, and they're succeeding at it. They are winning at attacking our First Amendment. And everybody's letting it happen. Do you understand that if they take away that First Amendment, you will no longer be able to go out and assemble freely and protest? They don't get to protest over in China. They get killed, man. They don't get to just protest over there because they don't have rights as people. They live in a communist country. And I hope to God that when stuff does hit the fan, I hope everybody has their ducks in a row, and I hope everybody has put their sheep in the barn, because it's coming. And I hope that when it comes, every American, if you're in this country, you are American. At that point, I don't give a shit if you're here illegally, right? And I'm not into the whole illegal thing, but if you are here when stuff hits the fan, you are an American, and you should fight for your right to be in this country and be an American. And you should let the powers that be know that we, the people, run this country, that we, the people, hold the power of this country, and that all of the government and the politicians work for us. We pay their salaries. They're supposed to work for us and make sure that the things that they do in their political position benefit the people, not benefit them, and not give them more power. So listen, I urge everybody, if you watch this video and you see this video, whoever you are, just band together. Who gives a shit about your political affiliation or what side of the aisle you sit on? This isn't an attack on Republicans or Democrats. This is an attack on every American. As a matter of fact, it's an attack on everybody in the world. If you're watching this from another country, excuse me, it's an attack on you as well. And we need to fight back. We need to let them know that it's not okay and they can't just come and take what they want from us. I hope you guys have a really good Sunday. God bless everybody.